All right, we're just going to try a straight up reset of OBS. I don't know if it's just OBS or not. Seems to be better, but that's a bummer that I got to sit here and reset OBS all the time. And then my VODs are all split up into like 3 different videos. Seems good now, Jimmy B? No, it doesn't. It looked like it just dropped again. Well, we're going to run. I mean, might as well.
There would be a chosen one.
We'll see how it goes.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Slow skip.
There would be a chosen one. Again with the squeaky shoes.
So, go for it. You missed a couple good runs. Or maybe you were here. That's going to be the 27. Oh, the 26. The knife cancel was a bit slow. I guess if people don't mind that I have to reset OBS, what does it really matter? As long as it comes back. I mean, it's a pain in the butt, but... I mean, I have completely terrible internet, so I'm lucky I can do this at all. Missed it. Missed the biscuit.
There would be a chosen one.
I'm sorry, Grind. Not a whole lot I could do. I'm froze. No, that's not good. I don't look froze, am I? I got the fast second skip. So that ruins it. Did it again, Ouija.
In your dreams.
Am I froze? Oh, not froze here. Good, good.
There would be a chosen
If I'm froze, you may have to reset.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Why would I do the double dragon there?
There would be.
Yeah, Jimmy B, I could, but I'd probably upload them separately on YouTube as well, just because Twitch allows you just to export to YouTube, and so much faster. If I tried to upload these to YouTube from my machine with my internet, it would take me a millennium. 1 entire millennium, to be exact. This may be the fastest I've done it. Ooh, no, I snuck out slow there. That was good. I'm starting to get better at the fast knife cancel and not getting stutter or stepped. Not tripping. Stubbing my toe. We lose the audio when I split. That's a bummer. Oh, I jumped too soon and I only hit one guy. Gross. Oh. That is Pappy.
In your dreams,
Beep, bop, boop.
there would be a chosen one.
Jimmy B, that's absolutely right. I think that's crucial here, because if I would have been keeping track to my success that I had on Friday with how far runs went, I think I had one shot at the third floor on Friday. I've had 5 shots at it today. That just goes, there's a fast skip again. That just goes to show what consistency I get. Okay, I kicked too early there. So doing it tomorrow, that is going to be that much better. Everything will be fresh. I'll do a little bit of warm-up, a little bit of practice, and I don't think, my original plan was to do some grinding of some save state practice tomorrow. I don't know if it's needed to do a bunch of grinding. I'm really only failing these. Wow, the fast skip again. Cool. I'm really only failing to moon kicks. Wow, that may work. Yeah, that'll work. So, to the first and second floor. So really it would only be some grinding on the third floor for practice. I don't think I have to practice 1 and 2 at all. Ah, frame ruled. Watch, it goes on a run that I get frame ruled on. Nope.
There would be a chosen one.
And really, in this game, I'm down to very little things that I need to practice. I mean, moon kicks, obviously, is always going to be something that needs practiced and needs warmed up. It's just it's a skill that can only be developed over many, many tries. So moon kicks would be one. The setup, oh, I stopped there again. The setup kill for the third floor, that setup kill and the shake there need practiced.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
What else needs practice? The timing on Mr. X, it's always good to practice that a little bit, because, you know, Mr. X will ruin a run, like, instantly, if you don't get the quick kill.
There would be a chosen one.
So just hitting a couple of those little things, and I don't think it would require me to actually do any save state grinding. But I mean, you notice I spend so much time playing the first and the second floor that I do need to at least go through and run some of the other floors. That's like 3 or 4 right there.
There would be a chosen one.
Twitch just broke. That's not good. Don't leave the channel or you won't get back in. How did you get back in, Ouija? Twitch is good to break every once in a while. Oh, I see.
There would be a chosen one.
Wait, then how do you know these things?
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Oh, because you can't get anyone else's channel. Also Twitter. Weird. End of days, guys. End of days. It starts with Twitch and Twitter. Spicy. That's a spicy meatball. Oh, Twitch said so on Twitter. Hey, look at that. Got a little bit of a hiccup there, but it should be still all right. 48's good. That 6 goes at 3rd floor so far. Woosa. Woosa. I don't know how that. That's twice I've got that good of a gold. I guess I can keep it. Too late. Wah, wah, wah. Ripsy. Do I try the fancy moon kicks? Why not? No, I can't here because of all the shorties. Got a tall guy. This is nice. Throw it. Throw it. Yes. Oh, no. Well, that ruins it. I actually had a shot. I mean, that was relatively fast through there. But the jump there at the end just rips it. Oh, poop. Oh, I almost pulled that off. In
your dreams.
I would say 2 frames, Ouija. I would say it's similar to the double kick in 2. Let me try to think. No, because I feel like I get the double kick more often. I know exactly how it feels to be late on that. And you're running the line of being early on it. I wouldn't put it much more than 3 frames. Are you going to check it right now?
There would be a chosen one.
That would be cool. We're going to find out that it's frame perfect. How do you check that, Ouija? How do you know what the window is? Do you have to run it through and TAS it a couple different ways? Like you run it through the TAS and type the inputs for a frame early, a frame late. You're guessing 3 frames? Okay, yeah. It probably has a bigger window than I give it credit for, but not as good of a cue. Yep, see which ones don't alter the tab. That makes sense. But yeah, I guess I could see that it would have a bigger window, like I said, but with much less of a visual cue to go off of, making it more difficult than the double kick, even at a bigger window of frames to hit it. I thought that was a good moon kick. Also curious to what the window is for the knife skips, the knife cancels. How precise do we have to be to get those correct? Gross, man.
There would be a chosen one.
Wow. Any cancel that does the fast jump is 2 frames. What do you mean? Any can't... Like the one that we're aiming for right here, these cancels. That's gross. That's another spot where you have to be slow to be fast. I did that so quickly that when I jumped to take the extra knife cancel, I jumped very high. Yeah, I expected that. Knife cancel, moth. Oh, okay, I see which ones you're talking about. Oh, I jumped too soon. My bad. So the knife cancel, the moth cancel, and the Dragon Ball jump are all 2 frames. So that's pretty impressive that in the first floor... What's the window on the double dragon jumps? That can't be much more than 3 or 4 frames there, maybe even less there. I feel like the dragon jump here is pretty tight.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Nah, actually, I bet you there's more in there. The double dragon kicks at the beginning. There's a bit of leeway there. It's just odd timing and takes a bit of practice. Oh, gross.
There would be a chosen one.
I gotcha. Which makes sense. That it's based off of that first kick. That was a slow skip. This is garbage.
There would be a chosen one.
Am I asking you enough questions, making it difficult to figure out what we were originally going for? Oh wow, I'm losing it a bit already.
There would be
I know my finger's getting a little bit stiff.
one.
I'm going to ask if I had any other questions.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Well, did you figure out the, what was our first question? I don't remember what our first question was. Oh, the kick at the beginning of the 3rd floor. Did you figure that one out yet, or did I miss it in the chat? Okay, I see. I've been distracting you. I apologize. There it is. Finally. Finally, and then there's no moon kick.
There would be a chosen one.
It would be interesting to know how, you know, to go back through a run and know how many tricks that you do that are within a frame or 2 in a run. To get what we're getting. I mean, there's got to be a dozen of them within 2 frame window in this run. So you're hitting a dozen nearly frame perfect things in 3.5 minutes. Maybe it's not that many. Everything was good until I never hit the kick button. Doing everything very good, and then I forget that you must have kicked him. There's the spicy meatball.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Hoopy. It's a 2-frame window. Nice. That's kind of what I was thinking, but it feels harder because we pretty much nail just steady the kick in 2, but it's just because you have so much more visually to go off of to make that kick.
In your dream.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so much easier. Also, I've practiced that one. I do not practice the 3rd floor. I'm hoping this week, doing some steady practice on that 3rd floor kick, I'll be better at it. Yeah, very similar to that, just with less of a visual cue to go off of. It's kind of like doing that 2nd floor double kick, only blind, kind of. There we go. 2 in a row, boys. 2 15-28s in a rosy. What time is it? 10:13. We've got time. Even Stefan. I knew I missed that one. I just poor button push. There she be, Grindy. There she be.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Oh.
There would be a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
The dragon kick is a max of a 2-frame window. The 2nd dragon kick. Wow. So the dragon kick is much more precise than we were imagining. It is crazy. Oh, kick him! Oh, I finally got like the good double hit. That would have been potentially 29 or 30 coming out of there. Well, Ouija, we think it's crazy, but with the dragon kick, there's so much to relate to. There's the start of the game. There's the music coming in. There's the feel of the beginning. There's the guys, 2 guys coming at you. I mean, it's like there's so much to visually relate to. I feel like once you learn it, and you've got it. But I guess it's also because we do it more than anything else in this game. We do this dragon kick the most out of everything. But to think that we do a frame perfect or within a 2-frame window trick first try most runs is pretty cool. Okay, that's not good.
There would be a chosen one.
What's crazy, Ouija, is when you really think about what a 2-frame window is. That's what's crazy.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I don't know why that audio's off.
There would be a
Because I would imagine that, 60 frames a second, 2-frame window is a 30th of a
Again with the
second.
squeaky shoes.
I would imagine that that would feel so much more difficult to be able to pull something like that off.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
It should be more difficult, right? It is, obviously, as I miss it 5 times in a row. And you can tell, too, how hard something is when you can actually try to do it or you just have to do it. Like that first dragon kick, I can't try to time that. It just happens. Same thing with these. I mean, I can try to time them, but for the most part, my hand just does it. Yes, grind. Yep, that's pretty much. My wife and I were talking about it when we were sitting on the couch. We went that way as well, where you could ask questions, you just couldn't answer questions. Right. Yep. If you can't ask questions, you can't learn, you can't grow, for sure. And if you break down the idea of asking a question being, if I asked my wife, "Are you hungry?" She obviously, if this is the thing, she could not say yes or no. She couldn't answer that question, but she could return with, "I want to eat spaghetti." Didn't answer the question, but still got me the information that I needed. We thought of the loopholes. Yep, I would go with that I could not answer a question. But it was an interesting would you rather. Canada. Here we go, here we go. There's another spicy one. What's going on, Sully? Hey, how'd you do in that race the other day? I didn't get a chance to watch. Boop. Even Stefan. Uh-oh, that was too high, I think. Yep. Yeah, Twitch was broke earlier is what Ouija was saying. We heard from the Twitterverse via the grapevine. So, Sully, as you can see, we're playing Kung Fu. That's fantastic. We got our sub 8-minute run in Rygar, and due to some suggestions, it was suggested that before we go back to Faxanadu, we give Kung Fu 1 week. So we're going to grind Kung Fu for a week and see if we can't get our world record back. Or steal Ouija Wee's world record. That was bad timing. Oh, really? That's a bummer. But how'd you do overall? Gross. I beat the game, so all is good. All is well in the universe. Well, that's a bummer. Technology, man, it could be awesome. It could also be a pain.
There would be a chosen one.
Well, Sully, we've had we've had 20 runs get out of the first floor with pace. We've had 7 get out of the second floor, and so we've had 7 attempts at the third floor, which isn't bad. We've ripped all attempts through the third floor have not come out world record pace, but hey. It's all about the number of attempts we can get there. Oh no, I was on a fast skip, I forgot.
There would be a chosen one.
So Ouija's been doing some frame work, figuring out some stuff, Sully. It's pretty interesting. So depending on your first kick on this first floor for the double dragon kicks at the beginning, depending on that kick, the double dragon kicks are actually maximum 2-frame window. So if you kick correctly your first kick, you can get a 2-frame window for the second kick. If you don't kick correctly, the second kick's actually frame perfect. You can never get the fast skip strat. It's weird because you have to delay that kick coming in. Yeah, because you're so used to like jumping in and then kicking early because we were expecting the stick man to kneel. So we're used to jumping in and trying to kick him as soon as possible so we can kick him before he kneels. But when you get that fast strat, you have time and you have to jump in and just delay a little bit and kick him, and then you can get it. I've had a couple good runs through with a fast strat.
In your dream.
But yeah, also all of the knife cancels, the moth skip, the double kick on the second floor, those are all 2-frame windows, as well as on the third floor to set up the 4 tall spawn. That first kill is only a 2-frame window, so that's kind of cool.
There would be a chosen one.
Good thing we have Ouija to figure out all this stuff for us. Yeah. Yeah, so the double dragon kick is either a 1-frame or a 2-frame, depending on how well your first kick is. Your first kick is what gives you the leeway. Like right there, that was a good first kick. I bet you it was 2-frame. But still, it's like, I bet you that was 2-frame because that seemed easy. It's still 2 frames. And these cancels are 2-frame windows. Then you have moon kicks, which are just gross, period. That's a spicy 1528. That puts us at 21. 21 goes through the first floor tonight. I think I've got my first floor down pretty decent. That one's super spicy. Get you some jump. That's good. 49. That's another spicy. 8 through the second. We got another chance, boys. Got another shot at it.
Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming!
That's late. Dang it. Just late. I know it. I can feel it. Depending on the spawn, I may try the tricky double moon kick. No, it would be silly. I'm far enough ahead I don't need to. That's good. Oh no! Yuck! Did you see me squat down? That was so gross. That's gonna lose everything. I can't even pull this one out. I'm gonna do this. I am Ouija. I'm going to do this trick here. I have not ever done this in a run, so today's the day. Nope. Freak. The whale fail. Man.
In your dreams, there would
It's been a night.
a chosen one.
Okay, need more hang time. All right. So I'm still kicking too early. I had that, Ouija, I had that strat all messed up because I've been almost instantly throwing the leg up, you know, throwing the kick out there. So it sounds like I've kind of ground that strat into my brain wrong, which it's always hard once you've hit a rhythm to make up for it. This could be a 29, guys. Ooh, just turned 28. Let's go again. Let's go again. Yeah, Sully, we've started to get a decent success rate. That was late. I'm lucky that actually went. And there we go.
There would be a chosen
And there we
one.
go. That's why I've got 23 off the first floor and only 8 off the second floor. Ooh, the fast skip. Let's see if we can get a fast time. That's actually going to be the 28 again. There was a little hesitation there after I did the standing punches. A little hesitation to move. You have to do the standing punches and then a punch cancel to get moving. Was that 3 in a row for the first floor? That's pretty nice. We've got Ouija shaking in his boots now. Oh, man. So every time I get there, I adjust my finger a little bit to make room for the moon kick. And I'm looking down, adjusting my finger, and I look up and I'm squatted.
There would
Gross.
be a chosen one.
Ouija's warming up the NES. That's gross. Sully, I can only think about the, what was that SNES basketball game where you go, he's on fire! Oh, gross.
There would be
What was it called?
a chosen one.
NBA Jam, yeah! That was like the best basketball game ever made. He's on fire! He's warming up! There's some more commands that we could have. Get moon kicked, freak. I ever tell you guys that that stage is easy? Stinking easy. No, it's he's heating up. That's what it is. He's heating up. He's on fire. You guys probably didn't know that the fire is the same audio that they used in Street Fighter for Yoga Fire. Not true. Just made it up. But it sounds similar. Oh no! The dreaded. Oh, and then I stood up too fast there. Griffin, what's going on, man? What's the occasion? Well, we did we got our sub 8-minute run in Rygar, and viewer choice was to do a week of Kung Fu to try to grind the world record. Because I was complaining about doing Kung Fu Fridays and then like losing all of my feel for the game in the 6 days I wasn't playing. And then it would take me like an hour and a half on Friday to warm myself back up to playing Kung Fu. And then I would get some decent runs at the end of the night, but then I'd wait a week to play again. So my question actually was whether I should go back and just do a full-on Kung Fu grind. But then Jimmy B said, no. Why don't you just do a week's worth of Kung Fu just to see if you could get the record. So that's the plan. We're going to do 1 week of Kung Fu to see if we can get it. If we don't, we're still going to keep up with Kung Fu. Well, we're going to keep up with Kung Fu Fridays anyways. But if we don't, we're going to go back to Fac Xanadu. Beep. That's going to be 27. That's a bit slow. Oh, no, it's 28 again. So we've had a lot of runs. We're approaching 30 runs on pace out of the first floor, which is really good. Not so many out of the second floor. And no run has made it out of the third floor tonight. But the third floor is the killer. Third floor is the murderer of runs. The second floor is pretty difficult here too. Because if you don't get that moon kick, you die.
A chosen one.
So how's Griffin tonight? Thanks for stopping by the way. Haven't seen you in the chat in a while. Oh, I had an extra squat in there. Never good to squat. You'll lose a second there. Ouija, I don't know if you're watching this, but this first floor, my moon kicks are starting to set in. And I blame it on...
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I blame my inconsistency of the moon kicks with changing the way that I was doing them. And I think I'm finally starting to get familiar with my new finger positioning. So look out, ladies and gentlemen. He moon kicks. There we go. The 49. This may end up being the last one, guys. It shouldn't be. We'll be in the green for sure here. Here we go. To the moon!
I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming!
Oh no! What? I'm destroyed. What are we gonna do? So I'm doing my best here. This is super gross. Takes a knee. Well, Griffin, that was because the strat... I squatted down at the beginning of the level. It was just the most disgusting thing in the world. I paid my respects to Shaq Fu. We could nail these strats for the first time ever in a run. That would be cool. I gotta get some more hang time. The kiss of death. Hey, we get to finish the run, though. That's fancy. Samurai, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Those leprechauns are a real threat. We call them shorties. I feel like we can get in trouble if we were calling them midgets all the time. Moon cues! I missed it! What's going on, Moon cues? Ah, everybody's showing up late. Ah. I'm beside myself. Let's see if we can finish it. Wouldn't that be good? With the squatting. The squatting has got to stop. Bah.
There would be a
Ah. Here, let's just take a second here. Let's take a quick moment. Let's flush those runs out of my brain. We've got a few sips here. Oh, Romeo's Wi-Fi is all screwed up. That's LB for sure. It's weird because I've had problems with my internet as well. It's the whole world. No, Samurai, actually, where are you located? Because I think it depends sometimes on servers and stuff, or what thing you're broadcasting through. Because it's still, it's still not a... I stuck around and we chatted and stuff, but it's hard to see because it's very choppy. But like I said, don't change things for me because it's obviously working for everyone else. I just have poor internet. I'll call them midgets, Grind says. Admitting we were just kicking kids in the face. Yeah, Griffin, we've got a MXC. Do I have it in here like this? No, I switched it to the Whale. But yeah, the Let's Go is the MXC, and I used to have the Captain actually slide in the screen. But that's kind of fun. You're in South Carolina. That's weird. I'm surprised that we have such a poor connection. And it's very consistent. My connection to your stream has never been good. And I try regularly. Near Charlotte. I've been in your neck of the woods many a time. Many a time. I don't live anywhere near there, but we go to North Carolina at least once a year. Well, I mean, one of these days I'll get better internet. Yeah, Mooncues, I'm the same. Mine and Pronzo. But see, Pronzo makes more sense. He's out west. Like, you'd think that maybe it was harder to, like, smoke signal the interwebs that way. But with us all being on the East Coast, you'd think that you'd have more consistency there. That's true. Well, Arcus, though, I think that Twitch gives gives better stuff to the better streamers. Like, I'm able to scale down Arcus's stream anytime I watch it. Let's get the 1529 here. Or not. Let's not even skip that night. Alright, we're going to take one more out of the second floor and we're going to call it, guys.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I apologize for you guys that just showed up. But it could take us a little bit to get one out of the second floor. So there's still some streaming left. Because in the last, I don't know, 2+ hours we've been streaming, I've only had 9 of them. 9! Get out of the second floor.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
We hit a pretty good run of, pretty good set of runs getting out of the first floor. I'm quick to the punch.
There would be a chosen one.
Yeah, we've had issues with Twitch for sure, Samurai. I've had some internet issues with OBS and stuff. There it is. This is the run. World record incoming because MoonQ says so. Never mind. MoonQ, you messed me up. It's all your fault. I'm not even getting to the MoonQs to mess them up.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
The Run, trademark. There, we finally got it. Ah, and then we missed the moon cue. Stupid moon cues. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm referring to the moon kicks as moon cues because they're gross. Yeah, we can blame it all on Tommy Boy. He was the founder of calling moon kicks moon cues. Oh, the slow skip. No moon cue.
There would be a chosen one.
I don't know. I may have lost the mojo. I hammered out about 6 or 7 right out of the first stage like they were no big deal. I may have used up all of my magic. And for anybody that plays this game, they can feel for me now at about the 3-hour mark. Your hand is not in a good way. Ooh, that's fast. Oh. We got a spicy one. That's a spicy meatball. Because you have to hold constant pressure walking in this game. There's no letting up.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
It's very easy for your hands to cramp up. We're good. Let's go. What are the chances I peel the first guy off? Gross. Gross.
There would be
So gross.
a chosen one.
Can't blame it on the moon cue. I did the moon cue. We did the moon cue. We're back in there already. Moon cue. Little things like that. You have to crouch down and punch him twice, and I only punched him once. Trying out new strats. They didn't work. They were wrong. Whacked by the stick.
There would be a chosen one.
I may have ripped just as many runs missing the
Again
knife
with the
cancels
squeaky
as well.
shoes.
And that's not as common. I don't really get the knife cancels. The fast one. Ooh. Ooh, the fast one. Oh, he ducked. Sometimes he does that. Draconis, welcome to the stream. Go, Jackie Chan. You can do it.
A chosen one.
Yep, moon cues. Hard to pull off.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
That's what she said. Mrs. Moon, that is. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Well timed. Well timed. Now I have to try. We'll see my try hard face. Actually, I have to try hard to make that face. Oh, gross. Can you do it from this? No, you can't.
There would be.
I didn't want that try hard face in the world record anyways.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Looks like my straight in the beginning face, yeah. Or this one. I'm an idiot. I take full credit for it as well. Oh, Mooncue!
There would be a chosen one.
Yeah, we'll get this one of these nights there grindy. Well, actually, and I really should stop because I'm getting diminishing results. I kind of hit my peak for the night where I got into a groove, and now I'm kind of getting out of the groove. Maybe not. Beep. There's the 28. Exactly, Draconis, you're absolutely right. The only thing that would make this game better is if the knife stayed stuck in you.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Someone needs to do a ROM hack where the as you get hit with the knives, they build up. That's just what I needed. Alright, let's moon kick the shit out of this guy. Is it fast? Oh, the 1551! We're gonna catch this piece of paper on fire! Wowzer! That's super fast. Oh. So good! So good! He's heating up! That was too early. Yuck, 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 yuck. I've been too late. We can still do fast things. Right? We can still do fast things. Those weren't that fast. Throw it. Throw it. That was a really nice knife skip. You know, I'm going to count that because I think we'll still be in the green leaving here. So I'll count it.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
We're going to have to do the fancy strats here to have a chance. But we can still get a world record. Ooh, we get the skip. I mean, it is possible from here. Did you see that, Ouija? I turned the wrong way. I got the kick and everything. You've done that? Hurry!
I'm coming! Chosen one!
Punching air.
I'm coming!
Ah, frame perfect fart. Ew, gross. Oh, what a troll.
I mean, crap.
338's not bad.
That. You don't see that every day. I mean, that doesn't really even seem possible.
What the hell are
when
your
you
sound
think about
effects? I don't know. I do things. Winner! Thanks for the GG, Sully. Let's just put this back up there. Thanks, Mooncues. Argus. What is Argus? Was that supposed to be the Arcus? Mike, Mooncues, House of Grind. Thanks for the GGs, guys. That was the only run we finished tonight. Just thinking about it, that was the only one we took the distance. And what? And this one was recorded in March, not sure what year. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Okay, guys. Well, this has been a really, we had, let's count them up. 29 exits of the first floor, 10 exits out of the second floor, and we took 3 runs past the third floor, but none of them had the double moon queue. The double moon queue, guys, like right here, I exited the rang, or the second floor, at 3/10 ahead. If I can do the double moon queue, I could put myself 8, 9 tenths, maybe even a full second ahead of my PB. That would almost put me on pace for the 3:33 without having to do the fancier fourth floor, which I just pulled off the back kick for. Because I didn't realize I had to delay it so much. So I just learned new strats tonight. This is the first of what is potentially 5 days of Kung Fu. I'm very confident that we can get world record this week. But here, I just wanted to put a little disclaimer out there for you guys. My wife's birthday is on Thursday, and my son's birthday is on Saturday. I'm going to try to still stream, but there's a chance that on those days, I mean, come on, it's my wife and my kid's birthday. We're going to have parties and we're going to have things going on. But the streams potentially will be later. So instead of starting at like 8, be starting at like 9 or a little after. And they won't be as long on those nights. But I want to still try to do it. I'm going to throw the Discord out there. If there's anybody here that is not in the Discord, I'll put this in here. Follow the Discord, and I'll update people on whether the streams are going to happen and when we go live, that kind of thing. You monster! I can't speed run with all this cake in my way. That's a true statement said by a very smart person. Okay, so let's find out who we can throw a host over to. Man, what a good night. I think I had 3 exits of the first floor in a row, which that's really good. Moon kicks are getting more consistent. And one thing that I think has really helped with the moon kicks, and I don't know if you're still in the chat, Sully, I know that we don't have to try to get Ouija to be any more consistent with his moon kicks, but he's already got that down pat. But as far as me, Sully, I know when you do the moving right, left moon kick, you hold the controller kind of sideways. I've found a way, and I'm sure it's probably not news to you, but of being able to use, instead of these 2 fingers, being able to use these 2, which lands your thumb. I don't hold it, I mean, I hold it like this and I turn my hand, but so you can see it, it lands your thumb right on the kick button. So I no longer get the moon punch or the pause of death, because as I'm moon kicking, my thumb rests right on top of the kick button. It's really helped me out, but it's taken me quite a long time to get comfortable with pressing with those 2 fingers because it's different. Infinity Chris and Old School. What up, McFly? We may have to harass McFly a little bit. He's only got one viewer. Marble Madness. Marble Madness has got some killer tunes. McFly is a killer dude. But they don't give me scaling options for his stream, so it's going to be all choppy. Which it's not awful, but yeah, I think we do that. We all like Marble Madness. The stream will be a bit choppy for me, which it is for everyone. There's a perfect example, Samurai. Basically, if I don't get scaling options, everybody's choppy for me because my interwebs are gross. All right, guys. Good stuff. Good stream. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. We are going to continue this Kung Fu madness tomorrow. But until then, have a good night, and let's throw the Slack pack emote up there in and Old School's chat. See you guys tomorrow.